Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm so happy to finally be able to post again. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. For those of you that are new, I do post daily on this channel. However, of course, we are all human. I am a medium and I use a lot of energy in order to connect to the other side, the angels. That's who I channel on this channel. And I mean, it's all energy, right? So just like batteries, sometimes we have to recharge. And if you notice, the past couple of readings that I posted here were like 2 hours plus. And I'm obedient. This is my purpose in life. Sometimes they have a lot more to share. And I don't stop them. But when there are a couple of readings that are 2 hours plus, back to back to back like that, I literally need to charge myself. You know, that's just the way that it works, okay? And that might be a message for you guys too, honestly. Even in the intro, especially if you're new, if you don't know my style of reading, I channel a lot. I pull cards to confirm the messages that I am sharing. There is no particular spread. It's all involuntary. There's a lot of paranormal-ish that happens on here sometimes. So if you hear me talking, okay, I'm already channeling because it's like an energetic takeover. But nonetheless, even the intros are messages for you guys. So that may be something that they're trying to say to you guys also. Don't overdo it, okay? If you've been feeling exhausted and confused, and even if you're like acting out of character, exploding on people, or, you know, you just don't have the energy to deal with people, you really do need to honor yourself and put yourself first. Even if you feel like you can't, force yourself to take a day off, or, you know, just go off grid for a couple of days. And it's not just from friends and family. Well, what I meant is not only from family members and, you know, your workplace or whatever the case may be, but even friends. Because a lot of times we tend to, for whatever reason, they're emphasizing this. For those of you that are new, when you're channeling, obviously angels don't speak English, so they show me cards. Sometimes they show me cards, and if they come out, they confirm it. But nonetheless, it's like whatever they show me to spark a thought, you know, that's what they show me. They just showed me the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is like the card of socializing, going out for drinks, having a good time, even if you're not meeting people physically, because let's say you're uncomfortable still with the whole pandemic we're experiencing. Zoom parties, whatever you're doing, a lot of people tend to not accidentally, but perceive that kind of socializing as like it's an escape, you know, like, oh, I need to go on a hiatus, I need to recharge, so I'm going to take a couple of days off work, or I'm going to, you know, take a couple of days off, you know, away from like my family because they're stressing me out. And so I'm going to call my friends and let's get some drinks so I can vent. That's the problem, though. It's not a problem. That's great. However, that still doesn't, that is still like a Band-Aid on your situation. Okay? They showed me the High Priestess was just intuition. There is a very strong need for you to be in complete silence for a couple of reasons. It's either going to show you how uncomfortable you are being alone. Because if you never allow yourself to truly be alone, you really, really cannot. As much as you think you know who you are, you don't. Okay, because you are disconnected from what's really on the inside. And that only solidifies the more that you do that. Number one. And number two, you're looking for outside sources to provide you a good time, you know, positive experiences. And they're having me share that though that is great, there is a need for you to, even if it's just a couple days, just be in complete silence, go, you know, hug a tree, do whatever, so that you can connect with yourself, meditate. Because again, with the High Priestess card, which is the card of intuition and psychic downloads, etc., they are trying to share some information with you. That's very important. but you're not going to hear it if you keep running away from it, even if you don't think you're running away from it. So that's a very big channeled message that they have today. Another thing that they're saying is they are telling me physically, okay, that somebody has asked them for a sign, or has asked, you know, the angels or whoever you pray to give you guidance, to provide you clarity on some situations. It's kind of like the energy of like, I'm about to throw in the towel. Like, I just need, like, I'm doing everything I think I need to be doing. Like, please just freaking tell me what path I need to take. Like, so I can, like, all I need is clarity or whatever. They're saying that they heard you, okay, but you're not hearing them. So in this week in particular, again, remember, it's not, when I post it, all of the readings on this channel are timeless. So you can watch readings from 2 years ago. They're still going to resonate. That's how energy works. But if you're watching now in this week in particular, it's going to be like uncanny. Like, it's going to be ridiculous how many synchronicities you are going to pick up. Okay. Which is also, again, like I always say, take every reading as an intuitive exercise. So let's say I talk about a dog. Okay. I mention a black and white spotted dog, right? And it has nothing to do with the message I'm talking about. That might be something for you in specific. Let's say I'm talking about a particular situation and I'm confirming that it's about a relationship, a romantic relationship, but you know for a fact in your gut that it has everything to do with you and your father, right? You can do that. All right. So this week in particular, they really want you to focus on the synchronicities. Don't over focus and try to force every single synchronicity to fit, they're saying. But you're going to be in an alignment to the point where it's going to be extremely difficult to ignore the answers that they're giving to you. It might be something that you hear when you're walking down the street, right? That has something to do with what you asked out of nowhere. It might be a billboard that you see with like a word or a name. It may be a license plate, you know, synchronicities, numbers. It may be whatever. It may even just be coincidences. Like, let's say you were thinking about, oh my God, like, please give me a sign. And then you turn on the TV and it's like, buy signs from us, like whatever. That's their way of saying, I'm giving you a sign. And they're going to be doing that this week in particular, okay? Because I'm getting that this is a very transitional period. They're trying to get you out of the energy that you have been in. Like, it's time. Wheel of Fortune card, which you know has been coming out. It's like, whether you like it or not, that wheel, that karmic wheel, is going to turn in your favor, like right now. So it's the energy of, they are everything that you need to know that's going to aid you to move forward. They are manifesting it physically in a way you can't ignore, in a very different way than they did before. For example, if your mind is all over the place and you can't organize yourself about how you feel about someone, all of a sudden you're going to notice that your house is a fucking mess, excuse my language, right? And then it becomes disastrous because they're manifesting what they want you to know in the physical. For example, right? Let's say you are ignoring situations that you need to take care of, right? You're just ignoring your bills. You're ignoring something that you need to take care of, that they're saying you need to focus. You need to just do this one thing so that we can give you what we have for you, because you're about to get a karmic payout. Like something is going to miraculously change for you. So for example, if that's the case, they may, all of a sudden your car's breaking down every 2 seconds, like you running out of gas. And you understand, as a physical manifestation of what they're trying to say, like you're not taking care of something. You're overlooking things. So pay attention to that. Honestly, I don't feel like they're saying, again, it sounds like me, but I'm channeling. I don't even think that I have to say much, because I feel like everybody that's watching here, comment down below. I can guarantee, okay, when I channel, there's no such thing as this may or may not resonate. Something here is for you, because that's how energy works. If you're guided here, it's for you. So in one way or another, this is going to manifest for you, okay? Let's say you're getting into arguments with people out of nowhere and you're not an argumentative person. Even if these arguments, you didn't start them, you think you're in a great energy. That's the divine's way of showing you that you have some kind of suppressed anger that you refuse to see. And maybe you should get it out of your devil energy, your pride, and contact a therapist or an online. They have online counseling and stuff like that, or a workshop. Like, take an initiative to do that. Basically, they're saying they are going to go out of their way this week into next week in particular to put in your face what it is that's blocking you. Truly. So you asked for that, but you're not listening. Okay? They're going to touch on love. They're going to touch on a lot of things right now. Okay. Also, omens. I had to restart this video at least 5 times. I live by an airport, yes, but I don't always hear airplanes. But as I started this reading, when an airplane does come by, they fly very freaking close to the top of my house. Sometimes it even feels like it shakes, right? So that happens every so often. But when I started this reading, it kept happening. Like, I'm not kidding you, like 4 to 5 times. And at the same time, there was like a dog. You could tell it was a huge dog, not like a chihuahua or something, like barking, woof, 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 and wouldn't stop. And I'm like, okay, so that's for somebody. If somebody asks whether or not they should take a trip, you should take a trip. Or you are going to suddenly take a trip. They are showing me that. Okay? And if, I don't know for what reason, but somebody's taking a trip within the next 2 months. Okay? And I'm getting like the omen of the dog barking is like, it's an alert. Because when dogs bark, what are they telling you? That something's coming out of nowhere that they didn't expect. So again, that's the energy. They're going to provide some synchronicities. That message is for somebody. And it may be for a lot of you. But the thing is, they're saying, especially with that Wheel of Fortune, all of these things are positive. But they are trying to put you in a place where you can prepare for these things that you don't even know are going to happen in advance. Because the next 6 months, like I specified in many other readings, you're going to be pushed in a different direction energetically. I'm not talking about you're going to get together with someone from the past or meet someone new. I'm going to get into those details later. But your life is about to elevate. Okay, so it's the energy of them saying, like, I'm trying to push you to start preparing for things that you don't even know are coming as of right now. So for the travel, and this is an actual specific, so it might be for you. If you feel that in your gut, then you know it's for you. All right? Because it's an intuitive exercise. You would know. It's the energy of, like I said, they are purposely making you slack off when it comes to cleaning your house or whatever. Or, you know, you gain like 20 pounds because you're, you know, like stuck inside with this whole pandemic or whatever, and literally nothing in your closet fits. So you're like, okay, you can either lose the weight so you could fit in your clothing, or you could buy new clothing. Because if you just ignore that and a sudden trip comes up in a month, you're like, well, what am I going to do? Buy a whole new wardrobe yet, like for tomorrow? You know, that sounds superficial, but that's like actually a thing. And that's a very specific example, you know, of what I'm talking about. And that can apply to a lot of things, but that's what they're basically saying. So whatever comes out of my mouth and you feel in your gut, that's what they mean. So they're trying to push you to prepare in advance for things that you don't even know are coming, to open that path. Okay? Start taking care of your crap. But there is a need right now to like be alone. If you were separated from someone, or you're not talking to someone, some of you, that's done in particular because you've been placing your focus on the wrong things, and it is stopping you from focusing on the things that are going to make sure that when this change happens, I'm going to continue to use the travel, for example. That's just one example, okay? It could manifest in many different ways, so that when this change happens, you don't force yourself. There's another airplane. Do you hear it? I'm not talking to see if you can hear it. Do you hear that? it's ridiculous. I don't know who that's for, guys, because I'm literally, like, it's not just a synchronicity, but I'm literally talking about the travel right now, and there goes another airplane. Okay, but it's the energy of the last thing that they want you to do. Because whatever this is that's coming is life-changing. But if you are still in the mindset where you did not take this time for self-love, self-care, handle the things you need to do, and put yourself in a peaceful place, start eating healthier, feel better, whatever they're guiding you to focus on. When this sudden event comes, you're going to go into it with this 9 of Swords energy by default, which is anxiety. So it's going to bring you into that situation with that cloud of anxiety or overthinking, discomfort, okay, into it. Okay, it could be toward like the start of a new job, the start of a new relationship, someone coming forward and say they want to reconcile and you feel it too. Okay, or a sudden trip, whatever the case may be. If you don't focus on these things that they're showing you right now, you are going to bring that old energy into what's supposed to be Fool card, a brand new beginning next to the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so if you're alone right now, please be thankful. And I don't know who this is for, but some of you lit some candles. That shit's working. Don't start doubting it, okay? Or I don't know, I never say this, but in particular, they are guiding me to tell you to find a Archangel Michael candle in particular, do a prayer and light it. Because there is some negative energy around you, okay? Doesn't mean that somebody put a spell on you. It is possible for some people. But it can just come from envy. It could come from other people's confusion, other people's, you know, just negative energy for themselves, and it's transferring into you. Okay, but whatever that is, it is also contributing. They showed me the Seven of Cups, which is like confusion. The Moon card, it's like being in the dark, and they showed me the 8 of Swords, which is a self-imprisonment of your own thoughts. There's like an energy that you need to clear out, and for whatever reason, they showed me that lighting a candle is going to make a difference, and that is true. It works like that. Okay, because that might be contributing to the fact that you're ignoring what they're telling you. Hold on, this is random, but they guided me to put, jeez. You saw me shuffle. I just banged that. Dude. Oh my God. The 8 of Wands. And I just bought this deck. The, Tarot del Fuego, right? It's from Spain. I can't. The 8 of Wands is the card of sudden travel. And for whatever reason, I decided to, this is a brand new deck. And this deck, for whatever reason, I mean, it's there. This is, who's the artist? Ricardo Cavallo, I think. The image that he created for the 8 of Wands here kind of looks like a tower, like the Tower card, which is like sudden upheaval. Okay, and look at this. I haven't taken the time to look at every card in the images, so it's on the spot. Literally. A couple things. There's the lightning here. That's like the Tower card. What's the Tower card? Again, if you're new, they have me focus on cards every single time differently because my main ability is to channel. So I can say a lot of things just with this, but they're confirming, holy crap. Tower card is sudden upheaval. It doesn't have to be negative. It's just a sudden event that you don't expect. There's a skull here, like, like you see the little lines around it, like, oh no, like I wasn't expecting this. You see these wands underneath here. They're tied up. Now, I don't know how much you know about tarot, but the traditional tarot deck, the 8 of Swords, which I just talked about. I said 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. And by the way, I'm going to show you, but this is the 9 of Swords that came out. That's why I'm mind blown. But that always happens. Is the card that shows somebody blindfolded with 8 swords around and they're tied up. Self-imprisonment of your own thoughts. You're not expecting it. But this is tied up. to a castle, to your home. You see, there's a home, right? So there's also a big emphasis about you having to take care of things that are directly related to your environment. Because another thing, all right, the skulls, what does it remind you of? The death card in the traditional tarot. The death card signifies something ended so that something can transform. So something that ended is going to transform. That either means something emotionally ended for you and you're going to transform into a new life. A relationship ended and a new relationship is coming out of nowhere. Or you're going to have reconciliation with someone. Because after some ending, that death card, which is those skulls, even though this is not the death card, there is a renewal that comes out of nowhere, okay? There's even flames, but there's a heart here at the door. They have me focus on cards differently every time. What does a heart have to do with the Eight of Wands in the traditional tarot? Absolutely nothing. The Eight of Wands in the traditional tarot, or in general, means quick travel. It literally is the card, like specifically that and the Chariot card are the cards of travel, and the World's card. But Eight of Wands means not only travel, but quickly. And it's coming out of nowhere. That's for somebody, because you can't make that up, okay? It's also quick communication, something coming very quickly, fast, something approaching very fast. You don't expect it. Because it's the death card means something ended, which is beautiful. You're going through a transformation. But if you're already dead, why are the like pieces of the bones like still shocked? Right? So it's like something's transforming a lot quicker than you even think. So instead of putting yourself in like a dwelling on it, you need to make changes into your environment so that you're like just 100% ready for everything. And there's a heart here that leads to a door. For some of you, someone might come to your house. But that literally means love is about to knock at your door. Love is at your doorstep, quite literally. Right? But you need to get yourself out of this energy. If not, this is exactly what I said, and they're confirming it. Because sometimes it sounds like I'm channeling for a long time and I'm talking, but it's not me. And it's beautiful. You know why? Because they don't allow you to leave this reading without feeling confident about the messages you're receiving. Because you can hear a reading, it's beautiful, you resonate, but then you start doubting if it's true or not. You get in the Eight of Swords energy in your thoughts. And that ruins your manifestation. Because we create our reality with our thoughts. So they confirm. Nine of Swords is anxiety, overthinking. This Nine of Swords here is a porcupine. Blindfolded. Oh my God, again, blindfolded like the Eight of freaking Swords. You don't know something is coming. Wow. The Nine of Swords is anxiety, overthinking, right? And interesting, it's the same skull that's over here, right here, on top of the same lightning that's over here that I just channeled about it being sudden like the Tower card, okay? There are swords on top of this porcupine, okay, which kind of reminds me of, again, it's like being surrounded by swords, like self-imprisonment of your own thoughts, right? There was an ending, but look at what's leading to this porcupine. A treasure chest. There's a heart leading to this door, and there is a treasure chest leading to this porcupine. And by the way, even though these are two suits, this is the Eight of Wands and Nine of Swords, it's still a progression, an 8 to 9. So something's about to move forward. And for a lot of you, it's a relationship, and it's also career, because there's a treasure chest and there is a heart. But this treasure chest is underground. It's buried treasure. Right? So you're about to locate your buried treasure, but you don't know it. That's why that porcupine is literally on top of the treasure chest, blindfolded, still moving forward with freaking swords on top of him. But the porcupine's moving forward, so you think you're moving forward, but you're not moving forward quick enough. So do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do right now. Okay? there is like a weird, what is that? I don't know. That's like some kind of a serpent looking, but with teeth, whatever. It's a creature. Is about to eat this porcupine alive, even with the swords, because it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't get hurt by swords. And you don't even know what's coming. So the message is, you have a choice. To transform or get ready. Prepare yourself for something you don't know is coming. And for a lot of you, it's travel, I'm telling you. I don't know why. That's either going to lead you to a new career or is going to lead you to love. I don't know. Whatever. But the thing is that they're saying, regardless if it's something small, it could even be like you're going on a trip with a friend. Or like your daughter or whatever. The point is, this event that's happening is going to open the path to your new life. And that, if you bring that Nine of Swords energy, which is self-created because you did not prepare your environment for you to be at peace, that's what you're going to manifest for the next 6 months without knowing it. So they're saying once, this is beautiful, quick communication. It could also be someone communicating out of nowhere, but because you're not taking care of the things that you need to take care of, you're not going, because they did have me channel that, you're about, you know, like exploding or not having your minds clear because you're not taking time to be alone. When someone communicates, because this is also quick communication about love, you're not going to be able to address the situation the way that the divine wants you to manifest what you're supposed to manifest. And this dark force is just going to swallow you alive. Okay, because you're going to, without even realizing it, with that blindfold, going to come from a place of fear and anxiety and everything that holds you back. Okay? Literally. And how I see it, I also channeled to get an Archangel Michael candle. And I find it freaking interesting that there's flames here, and the porcupine literally has flames. And this is some kind of a dark force. It's like there's, but you don't see it, you're blindfolded. It's like there's some kind of a dark energy on top of you that's about to swallow you alive and you're not taking care of it. It needs to be cleared. Get some sage, do whatever. But whatever it is, it's going to work very quickly. But something's coming for a lot of you very quickly, guys. There's another airplane. I was just about to say, for a lot of you, it's travel. 8 of Wands. Who is this for? And I don't know why they keep saying that. Listen, can you hear it? You can't make that up. Okay, but for whoever that is for, you guys, they just don't want this energy here anymore. But it starts with you. Hold on. Can you tell me more about this, please? Ooh. OMG. I'm not taking reversals today. Oh my God. Took that from the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. This is crazy. They're wow. Okay, it doesn't matter what order I put them, but look what just came out here. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is a union. 4 of Wands is your home. 4 of Wands is a union, a home, a marriage, a connection. We got the Wheel of Fortune, like a channel. Something, a karmic cycle. Something is about to move forward very quickly. And it's a pretty card. Doesn't look like this. Okay? Something's about to complete very quickly. And it might have everything to do with your family or a relationship forming, blooming. Because this 4 of Wands, there's like a flame here, like all this flame. But on top of it, all these flowers are blooming. And we are entering spring, right? This is the number 4. We're in March. The next month, it quite literally is April. This is the number 10. 10 signifies completion, but I just channeled 10 weeks. Is that time period also. Then we got the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles is a very rooted king. Somebody that makes things happen on the material plane. He's dressed as a devil, though. Okay? But the King of Pentacles is not a bad energy, especially not next to the Hierophant. What does a Hierophant mean? The Hierophant means, especially underneath the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is karmic lessons. It's like needing to have some kind of awareness, okay, that would allow this wheel to turn forward. This is wisdom, okay? Also divine guidance. This is opening yourself to things that will allow you to be enlightened. He's on an elephant. Elephants are like the most like beautiful, majestic animals, okay? It's also the card number 5 means change. Like something's going to change suddenly that's going to bring you to some kind of a completion. And it might quite literally have to do with a relationship. Because it's King of Pentacles, it's someone offering a pentacle to you, okay? And this is a relationship blooming. Okay, but this King of Pentacles has a devil on top of it. That means 2 things. The devil doesn't always have to be negative forces, okay? And I think it's beautiful because this King of Pentacles, there's a devil on top of it, but there's a lot of brightness. Like you see these cards are all red. It's kind of like that dark energy. You see that dark cloud is going away. And this pentacle here looks like a sun, which is the divine winning. Okay, so they're having me channel this in 2 ways. It's the divine being able to remove the negative forces that stopped you from coming together with someone or from establishing your stability, and whatever new beginning, something huge is coming for you, okay? But in a bright sense, it reminds me of the Sun card. The Devil card doesn't always have to mean something negative. It's things that are carnal, things that are human. So it's also the card of like extreme passion, like even obsession. Like, I'm like just going to go after this and you don't stop. Like, you know, like just like temptation, right? But but what is that energy towards? Being the King of Pentacles. Okay, underneath the 4 of Wands, somebody wanting to have something stable with you. That's somebody, okay? Somebody wanting to make something right very quickly after a period of 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups means sadness, okay? Sadness, melancholy. It's interesting because the 5 of Cups in this card kind of reminds me of the 7 of Cups, which I channeled, which is like illusion. Because it's like all the, you know, in the traditional tarot, it's the man in the cloak looking depressed, and he's focusing only on the 3 cups that spilled over while there's still 2 standing. Here it looks, and the 7 of Cups is all the cups all over the place. Someone's staring at it like, I don't know what to do. Okay, this is the energy. So what I'm getting from this is the energy of, if you get clouded and keep yourself in this negative thinking, because we also got the Magician. This is the card about you being able to manifest the outcome because it's free will. Are you going to allow this to manifest how the divine's trying to set it up for you? Or are you going to get stuck in this 9 of Swords, this 8 of Swords energy? I saw this like Tower energy, this like confusion energy. Like literally the 7 of Cups looks just like this, even though this is a 5 of Cups. Like all the cups have like random things on top of it. You can't get your thoughts straight. You don't even know what to focus on. If you decide that that is what you're going to manifest, that's what you're going to bring. Because somebody's coming forward. Somebody's traveling to. You're going to get sudden communication, sudden change regardless. But it's up to you what energy you're going to bring towards it, and that is going to determine the outcome. Okay, so you have a choice. 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Okay, focusing on the negative, overthinking, or Magician in the sense of, I'm going to create, Wheel of Fortune is also my destiny, right? I'm going to create my destiny, and it's a freaking beautiful destiny. This is sudden luck. This is commitment. This is a home, family. This is a masculine energy, King of Pentacles, that's like ready to make some change after being in Devil energy, okay? After being in a period of literally being so pessimistic that they were blindfolded and not allowing something to move forward quickly as they were supposed to. Somebody is, that devil energy of this person. See, this devil has, his eyes are closed. He's like, I'm over it. But that's interesting. You see, it's never an accident. Oh my God. This devil has his eyes closed. Like, I don't want to focus on the negative anymore and all the things that are holding me back. This happened suddenly because on the rays of the sun here look like lightning, right? Like it's a sudden realization of that. After a period of sadness, man, I love Ricardo Cavallo's art. There's an eye here with a tear. After a period of sadness, after some endings, there are crowns on these skulls. That means you guys, whoever you and this person is, you went through a lot of freaking death transformation, cyclical, over and over again, 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 manipulating each other, going back and forth, all because of being pessimistic and in your head, blindfolded, and not knowing what the hell you're doing. That was what you created. That was divinely guided, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It could have been, because they emphasized in a reading a long time ago, the number 9, and we did start here with the 9 of Swords. This could have been happening for the past 9 months, in particular 9 weeks. Or also, the next 9 months are going to be extremely, extremely significant. How do I know that? Because I just channeled that. But also, the Wheel of Fortune is the number 10, and we have the Magician here, which is, you know, being able to create a new reality, forming something beautiful by choice, with effort. What's 10 minus 1? 9. All right? This person, eyes closed, and this devil suddenly has fire on his back. Like, that's what they mean by this devil. Like, somebody all of a sudden has a fire lit under their ass to come forward to you as somebody stable after a period of being kind of manipulative. Magician. Playing with everything around them, focusing on all of this shit. Take that as a resonance. Could be people, whatever, distractions. Eyes closed with a white beard. Who has a white beard here? The Hierophant. The Hierophant on an elephant. Oh my God. There are 2 candles burning. You can't make it up. It's the first time I use this deck. No accidents. Didn't I tell you guys need to light some freaking candles to get rid of some negative energy that is around you guys? There are 2 candles here. One for you, one for this person. And there's these this white energy literally going towards this dark energy to release it. And it's going to allow this wheel to turn forward. It could be somebody around you sending you negative energy, but it could be the negative energy that you guys have been bouncing back and forth with each other. Because look at all those freaking skulls over here with the King of Pentacles. These skulls here, these endings that you've had over and over again with this person, now there's a crown in every single one of them. It's like every lesson, every ending, you learned a lesson, you learned a lesson, you learned the lesson, you learned the lesson, you learned the lesson, you learned the lesson. It had everything to do with both of your toxicity. A lot of tears here. That was divinely guided. Okay? You guys needed to have wisdom. So there's a big emphasis that this may be someone from the past. But again, this could resonate in so many ways. It could resonate with career, you know, and you just having hardship in general. You take it as a resonate. But somebody here, you guys, this is cyclical and focusing on just like shit. But something's going to happen very quickly, very suddenly. And the divine's saying, well, you need to prepare for it. Wheel of Fortune is also very quick. Oh my God. The King of Cups. So now we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups with the Hierophant in between. This is the same person. King of Pentacles is somebody coming forward, stable, right? with a clear head. The King of Cups is somebody with a lot of emotion. And again, look at this imagery. It's beautiful. There's a cup of love here with a skeleton here. The same skeleton here with a crown. Okay, all of these endings, all of these lessons you learned, look, it's buried now. It's buried in the dirt that's in this cup. And from that grew these trees. After being able to climb these mountains, uphill battles that you've had, and because you did so, your eyes are wide open. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 suns. Clarity, able to share love and kill whatever held you back, but at the same time honor it because it has a crown. And this love that someone's going to share with you is going to be very rooted, because the cup is surrounded by these plants here, which obviously have roots, right? So it's like this was growing without you even noticing that it was growing. That's why all these skulls are here. It's like lesson learned, lesson learned, lesson learned, you know? That's for somebody. But again, this can resonate with love. For a lot of you, yeah, but it can resonate in so many ways. You will tell me. I just picked this up suddenly, you guys. And it's a 3 of Wands. And Temperance. Oh my God. Okay. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords is in reverse. 7 of Swords is deception. Okay? It could be deception. Even could be self-deception. And that's a lion. That's a lion blindfolded. What's a lion? A lion could be strength, but a lion could also be pride and your ego, because he's roaring with his eyes closed. So blindfold a lion, he's going to fucking want to kill everything. But you guys realize now, there's stars all over these swords. What's the star card? The star card is healing. That was self-deception. Okay. And there's flames around this lion. So he's going to just burn. In reverse, getting out of that. Temperance, to bring balance. The rainbow. Okay. This was divinely guided. The 3 of Wands, when I picked it up, came out. Do you know what the 3 of Wands is? 3 of Wands means travel. So it can mean like figuratively, like traveling forward, moving forward. Okay. Yeah, look at this. But it is travel. The 2 of Wands is like being in your thoughts about wanting to move forward and traveling. The 3 of Wands is the card of like you waiting for your ships to sail in. And this is a masculine energy. Okay. And he has 4 sets of eyes. So it's like, whereas the other card I just showed you, and I just picked this up, I'm going to show you, was blindfolded. Now this person has 4 sets of eyes. 2 sets of eyes, sorry. 4 eyes. 4 eyes. They see clearly now. Okay. The 3 of Wands is the card of waiting for your ships to sail in. So the 2 of Wands, it's in your mind. But the 3 of Wands is like now ready for action. So with 8 of Wands, it could literally be physical travel. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my God, no, there's no doubt in my mind. This is for somebody. You guys, I just split it. Oh my God, it's love. And it's for a good time. And any time that I get the freaking High Priestess, they confirm that it is true, honey. Because every time I get the High Priestess is your intuition, is the psychic. So anytime I get the High Priestess at the end when I'm giving a message, it's their way of saying, no, no, no. You on point. This is for somebody. Might be very specific. This message overall resonates with everybody. However, they are emphasizing a specific message for somebody in regards to travel. 8 of Wands is travel. 3 of Wands is travel. The World card is travel. Wheel of Fortune could be travel. I channeled all those cards for channel. The 3 of Wands could be travel. I channeled the Chariot card as travel. Not here, but literally as I'm talking about it. The World card. Closing out of a cycle. This is a masculine energy. So I don't know if you're going to travel with somebody. And it seems like, because the Two of Cups is love. Okay. The Two of Cups is love. Love after something blooming from love. These 2 cups, though, are underneath the ground with a skull. This is beautiful. And underneath those cups, there are roots. You know what that means? It means to me that if it's somebody new, with roots and stuff, it can't be someone new. I'm sorry. There's no way. There's roots even coming out of the skull here. It's like the way that you guys loved each other was based in fear. Okay? Truly. You were manipulating yourself. It was self-deception. That way of loving each other was buried and it was killed. However, what you don't realize is it was killed for transformation because it grew roots. And out of these cups, 2 beautiful flowers have bloomed. And it's literally a transition. 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. So that it means something moving forward. That's why I'm saying it might be somebody that you already know. Because it's something from the past. The 2 is before the 3. Moving forward. The 3 of Cups is, and they had me channel this for friends, going out, having a good time, etc. in a different way. But now with the 2 of Cups, the World's card, 3 of Wands, and then the Priestess, you know what that means? The Priestess also means secret. So you don't know about this at all. You might feel it in your intuition though, right? Oh my God. Dude. There is a world, a globe underneath the High Priestess. I am done. I am done with the World's card. Someone's going somewhere, all right? And it's going to be for something fun, okay? The 3 of Cups is something fun. Like, it could be, it doesn't even have to be like you're going on an airplane going somewhere far. For a lot of you, yeah, because there's way too many like long distance cards here. But it could just be like going out for someone and just having a good time somewhere. Because that's what the 3 of Cups is. It's a celebration. It's like going out dancing or going to a concert or for drinks. But it has something to do with going somewhere. Okay? And whatever happens here is going to literally bloom into something beautiful. Look, it's the same 2 cups. The 2 of Cups transition to the 3 of Cups. It's being able, because this was buried and it grew roots and you were able to grow together. Like you did it. Now those 2 of Cups are still underneath here. You guys can come together 1 cup and make it a big cup. Look how big this flower is. And this is the card of celebrating that. Somebody's going somewhere doing something fun. After a period, because as I was talking about that, of King of Swords. The King of Swords is arrogant, controlling as hell, refuses to open up, refuses to see different perspectives, no matter how much you tried. That might be the reason why this ended, because you can't be beating a dead horse. 4 of Cups is someone refusing love. In reverse, someone getting out of that. Okay, like literally there's a rainbow behind him and crowns on top of him. He refused to put the crowns on. Okay, he was covered in blood. He didn't even know he was bleeding. He refused to see the light. Okay? He thought he was wise because he's wearing white hair. He has white hair. But there's a sword. He stabbed himself. But the stabbing himself, not literally, honestly worked out in his favor. Because it allowed him to die so that he can go towards the rainbow and see the truth. Right? It's like a new day dawning. But it has everything to... See, there's a pentacle underground here. And fire. And fire reminds me of the devil card too, which is like toxicity. And he has like wrinkles and stuff. It might be like this person had the tendency of like, oh my God, that matches the... Oh my God, yeah, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups means walking away. Walking away. I channeled that in the beginning. It's the energy of someone like not taking the time to be alone so they can get their thoughts straight. And they didn't realize they were stressing themselves out. With Pentacles, it's like working too much. Didn't I say that someone needs to take a break? Focusing too much on work, overworking. It's all of the distractions. to keep yourself blindfolded. And what this person ended up doing, remember the roles could be reversed, is causing themselves stress, wrinkles, thinking they were getting wise, but they were depleting themselves. But good, they killed themselves, not like literally, obviously. So now this can happen. 8 of Cups, so now this can happen. They can walk away from this way of being towards this. And I think it might be a mirroring energy. Could be both of you. Whoever this is for. This is... Okay. No reversal. Listen, honey. 10 of Swords. After... a 10 of Swords is the ultimate ending. Something had to end for something to move forward. I am done. This absolutely has to do with travel. My God, the Chariot card. I literally just said the only one we didn't get is the Chariot card that I channeled. There it is. The Chariot card is a vehicle, but it's next to the Emperor, which is a masculine energy. For the most part, it's a man. Doesn't have to be, but it's a man. Okay? But look at this. This Emperor on this card looks like the Devil card. Right? But it also looks like the Ram of Aries. Aries, there's a lot of Aries energy right now, too, astrologically. Aries is like stubborn. I'm moving forward no matter what. Like, I'm getting what I want. Chariot card. No lie. So again, figuratively, this Emperor is going to move forward no matter what. Okay? No one's stopping him. Period. There's a letter here on his chest, like communication. But this is freaking also travel, because you can't, I'm sorry, someone's going to, I hate to keep repeating that, but are you serious right now? Do what you got to do. Okay? I'm telling you. There's a need to, like, just prepare yourself for something, some kind of a change. If not, you're going to be all like, because you're not, whatever it is, you're not expecting it. So it's, and the lesson is, and exactly that, as I said, that they confirmed it. The 6 of Pentacles is balance. The need for balance and clarity on the material plane, Pentacles. The lesson overall is not just like, oh my God, you're going to travel with someone, like start waxing. Like, come on, please. You know, it's not about the other person. And this doesn't even have to be about that, though that there's a very big omen for that. It's about the divine's pushing you to be alone right now so that you can balance your own life, because through your self-love and not neglecting the things around you, it doesn't matter if you're invited to travel with 2 days notice. It doesn't matter if you get a phone call out of nowhere. Hey, can we go on a date in 30 minutes? Because if you're living a life where you truly are taking care of yourself and everything around you, you will never be stressed or feel like, oh my God, I'm not ready for this. Because you're always going to be ready for everything, because you're balanced, and it has to do more with you. That is what they're pushing you, for you to live like that, for you not to neglect yourself. This is coming either way, but the main focus is you. So if you don't take care of yourself, it's going to transfer into this, because that's also the message they had me channel, right? That they are making it a point that anything that you're neglecting inside, they're making it manifest. The Magician card is manifesting in the outside so that you can't ignore it. Traveling and seeing somebody and being together with someone or going on a date or whatever, that's something on the material, you know, plane too. That's not exempt from that. Except that's not, but that's going to hit you different. But this has more to do with you. Somebody's not taking care of themselves, okay? I told you it's a mirroring energy, because this is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords means communication, text message, etc. But this Page of Swords is a woman, feminine energy, blindfolded, with a sword coming out of her mouth. Didn't I say, what's a sword? What's the Ace of Swords? Communication. Somebody here got a sharp-ass tongue. That literally, there's a sword. Sharp-ass tongue. Look, Strength card. Sharp-ass tongue. The Strength card could be, you have a choice to be strong, as in like, strong to defeat the beast. Even if you feel little, it's a little girl defeating the beast. Or it might be something that roots from your childhood. And knowing that you can conquer that, because it's a child defeating the beast. It could be strength in that sense, but if you're like this, it could also be strength in the form of, what did I say? Pride. Oh my God, and somehow when I picked this up, it ended up with a Magician on top. I didn't even notice that. Somebody has a sharp tongue. You are going to manifest how you handle this. That's why you need to find balance in yourself, because if you don't take this time right now, like I said, to balance yourself, listen to what you need to take care of. No matter how much love you have for someone, because look at all those flowers on top of you. What does that mean? You have love and abundance and happiness on the brain, but you're blindfolded and you're crying and you're burning. So you feel lost because there's something you want. You want to crown yourself with something, stars around you, want to heal something, but you don't realize why it's not happening. Well, if you're not taking care of being balanced, you're not communicating the way, you don't have the clarity, and that forces you to communicate in ways that doesn't even match what you're thinking in your head. And you end up manifesting the darks. You end up literally not defeating this beast, being swallowed whole. That would be your choice. Wow. Or you could lead with love. King of Cups again. I just split it. You can't make it up. And it's like all the cards, all of the cards that I'm channeling, they're confirming. The Star card. The Star card is healing, hope, cleansing. Apply that in many ways. There's a feminine here. Like, you need to do that for yourself right now. Okay? But it came out next to the King of Cups. That's also a masculine energy wanting to heal something with you. I'm going to pull one of these. This is new too, but they have messages. See what it says. 5 of Thoughts. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes and, oh my God, I told you, changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. It could quite literally be the same person. So some of you this might be with someone new, but there's too much like roots and like really deep shit here for it to be someone new. So honestly, what that means is, because we saw that King of Swords that was stabbing himself, right? With his arrogance, with the inability with his control, whatever. It's like your inability to, and it might be because of childhood wounds. You know how I know that? Because there's an angel here. I spoke about it before with the Strength card, and there's a little boy here, little child boy here, and a little child girl here, and an angel on top, like healing both of them with the Star card. So it's kind of the energy of like, you need to separate yourself right now, because whatever energy this person's in, by you dealing with it right now, like, and even entertaining it, you're perpetuating it, it's draining you. So you need to focus on yourself, and that'll change. And that applies to like everything in your life. Hold on, I'm gonna do one more. Ace of Action. Oh my God, aces are new beginnings. This cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunity related to your creativity, your career, and pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action. And if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a business. Have confidence in your ability. They are confirming everything. What did I say? Take care of your shit. Stop procrastinating. I'm going to take one more. That's what they said. Ah! I took the one at the top and the one at the bottom. That's all I'm going to do. These are brand new. Never read them. Oh my God, this is the 3 of Cups and the 10 of freaking Pentacles, which is like the ultimate freaking, like, oh my God. 10 of Pentacles is a union, a family, a home, like a relationship, like all that. In career and in love. The 3 of Emotion is the 3 of Cups I just showed you, which is like celebrating. But I picked these more not to interpret them, but to read the message. 3 of Emotion. Wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. I told you it was hidden. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. Followed by 10 of abundance. That's why I said that it might, for the most part, there's too much energy here for it to be someone new, because the 10 of Pentacles is like the ultimate union. You don't, and it's pentacles. So it's like a mixture of like love and like things on the material plane. You don't get that out of nowhere. That with you got to go through a lot of skulls, deaths, you know. 10 of abundance. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. Wow. So there's a big emphasis. This might be related to your family, but this I just heard a police siren. Maybe somebody's worried about something in relation to that. So they're trying to tell you like you have nothing to worry about. And there are 3 children here. Okay? There are 3 children here. It says the children are provided for and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. So this is like whatever's coming now is very promising for the future. That's why. That's what they're saying. Okay, and I'm just going to pull one more. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. Oh my God, there's a 7 of Cups. You could free yourself from the obstacles if you're so focused on You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you may act upon. And I'm gonna do one more. I keep saying one more, but I gotta listen. The one that just flipped there, but I didn't take it, was a 3 of Wands again. I told you. Oh my God. And this is the most important card. Celebration is 3 of Cups again. Look, after a period of sadness, the 5 of Emotions, the 5 of Cups. Something happened. So this is just confirming to me that it's someone from the past. There is a man here on his knees, very sad woman looking down, and he's holding her hand like, come on, baby. I don't want you to be sad. Look at the image. 5 of Emotion, forgiveness. Forgiveness is this is what we're ending with. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. There's someone on his knees. This is somebody from the past. They're confirming that. You had an ending. Wow, but this is beautiful. My God. Wow, and we're ending with celebration. Wow, celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away and the light and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. Oh my God, we're talking about the star, and I did say the light at the end of the tunnel. I channeled that with the rainbow behind the King of Swords, you know, the controlling man or whatever, stabbing himself. There it is. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. That's beautiful. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. That's clear, right? That's clear. 3 of Action. Things are working out beautifully. Oh my God. Here it says, have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Here it says, this is the 3 of Wands, by the way, which is the card of travel that we literally just got. Just saying. And it's like a little boy with the boat. By a beach. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Oh my God. It says, this is what we're ending with. Are you kidding me? It says, be willing to travel if necessary. That's a very big omen for someone. And for them to end like that, I don't know what to say. All right, love and light. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? It's been a while since I pulled one of these, huh? Why are they sticky? Okay, there. And something sticky here. Why? Hold on. There it is. Sorry, guys. Something was like literally stuck. Maybe I don't know what it was. Okay, there. Sorry, wasn't ready. Come on. Chicken with its head cut off. Very busy, overwhelmed, frenzied, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, and redo for best results. But it kind of, I don't read these in reversals, but the way that it came out, like in reverse, on top of the 5 of emotion, which is forgiveness is an important part of healing. And it says, like, ask your angels and those you love to help you move on the process quickly so you can get back on the path of joy. So that says quickly, and this is quickly, but it came out in reverse. That kind of like reminds me of the message that I told you about not like taking care of your stuff as of now, because there are things manifesting for you that you don't seem to see right now. But they're asking you to prepare yourself for it, because there's something you're neglecting. Again with the roots. I'm telling you, this is something rooted. How's your mom, Nem? Your people. Reach out. Strong roots. Connection. Presence. Reunion. Foundation. Reunion. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Something fell. It says reunion there. It says reunion. And here it says the 3 of action, travel. Be willing to travel if necessary. Maybe you're coming together with someone that you haven't seen in a while, like from like, you know, far away. These cards always do that. I always say that. They're really, I'm sorry. I love these cards, but I cannot shuffle them for the life of me because they're kind of like thin. Oh my God, that was like 400. Sorry. No, stop. Okay, when that happens, the cards are like heavy. It's like they're telling you to like shuffle, like actually shuffle. Like for real shuffle. One more time. Yeah, see, now they feel lighter. We always get this card. Like, honestly, like so many cards here, we always get the same ones. Come to Jesus. Truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, reconciliation. I'm not going to say anything else about that. I mean, to me, it's like kind of clear. I'm not going to pull it out, guys. I'm not. It's been a long time, but it's back. Sweet as a Georgia peach, kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, delicious experience. Get back to a place of just love. I'm not going to pull it out. I refuse, but you saw it. But you saw it. Ah. Okay, really? Sweet tooth, hankering, temptation, ardor, intimacy, proposal, message of love. Message of love, you guys. Oh I'm going to pull one more and then we are out. Can't believe that freaking Georgia Peach card came out again. I'm just going to honor it and put it back in the deck. But technically it did come out. It's kind of hard for, like every time when that happens, I stop. There it is. Like, that's actually not that easy to happen. Truly. Give me one more message, Spirit. What's like the most important thing? What's they're saying? What's the most important thing? They're saying this one's going to be very important. Oh, this is what's most important. Last time we got this card, it came out after the Georgia Peach card. Number 11, 2 peas in the pod, soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, life mate. They said this was the most important message. And look at that. If you ask me, that looks very important to me.